Resources from across the country have been called in to help people in Southeast Texas, and that includes volunteers from Western New York and elsewhere around the Empire State. 2 on Your Side's Ron Plants profiles some of the special ways they can help.
From the departure from Buffalo of a Red Cross IRV emergency response vehicle to the wheels-up takeoff of a military cargo jet from an Air National Guard base on Long Island, New Yorkers are either in or still en route to the Gulf Coast region to use their training and skills to help those affected by the record rainfall-induced flooding. At least 11 Red Cross volunteers from Western New York, along with others from around the state, have been deployed. We heard from Lockport's Diane Sargent on Saturday, who is handling damage assessment in Houston.
We can get the resources to the people and help them as soon as possible.
Now Bob Kleinshaw of Lockport and John Beeger of Clarence are driving this Red Cross vehicle down to a staging area in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, knowing they and this vehicle could be used in a variety of ways.
We may go in and feed people. We'll go into a neighborhood and the siren will sound on it, and that'll be the signal for people to come. And
the logistics of how do you feed thousands of people, how do you shelter thousands of people.
They could help in shelters like these or eventually use the vehicle to distribute cleanup kits to homeowners. Meanwhile, some of the very dramatic rescues we're hearing about are being performed by the men and women of the New York Air National Guard's elite 106th Rescue Wing from West Hampton, which has used its 3 Black Hawk choppers like these and specialized Zodiac boats to make over 300 rescues, or saves as they called it, over the past 2 days, including a family with an infant. It started with a man waving from the roof of a home and a trained pararescue jumper known as a PJ.
The helicopter lowered down a PJ to kind of assess the scene and discovered that there were actually 9 people, not 1. It was a dad, and there were basically 3 adults, and the rest were children, as little as 1 month old.
Now, that specialized Air National Guard rescue unit with about 120 people now in Texas may have some folks also from Western New York deployed with them. They also rescued people during Hurricanes Katrina and Sandy, so they have the experience. And the Salvation Army, well, they're on standby here in Buffalo, with some of the local members aware that they could also be called to go down to Texas eventually. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.